Hey everyone, Dr. Dynamo here. Before we dive into today's video, I want to address some important updates regarding Stipe Miocic's condition following UFC 309. Since the recording of our video, recent reports from his medical team have confirmed that, contrary to initial concerns, Stipe did not suffer any rib fractures or internal organ lacerations from the bout. Now, this is great news, of course, for Stipe and his fans. The purpose of this video remains educational. We'll explore the mechanisms behind injuries in combat sports, discuss potential treatment options, and delve into the recovery process. Understanding these aspects is crucial for athletes, trainers, and enthusiasts alike. So, let's get started and learn more about the resilience of the human body in the face of high-impact sports.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the future. He is the present and he is the future. And he might be the greatest talent that we've ever seen in the UFC.
UFC 309 delivered one of the most intense moments in combat sports history. Jon Jones' spinning back kick to Stipe Miocic didn't just end the fight. It likely left Stipe with rib fractures and lacerations to his kidney and spleen, according to reports. Today, we're diving deep into the science behind these injuries, their treatment, and what this means for fighters in combat sports. The suspected injuries: rib fractures, kidney laceration, possible spleen damage. These are no joke. Rib fractures are painful, but relatively straightforward. However, when the force from a kick travels deeper, it can cause internal damage, including tearing or bruising vital organs. In Miocic's case, doctors are concerned about both his kidney and spleen. These types of injuries are rare, but not unheard of in combat sports. The rib cage is designed to protect your organs, but even it has its limits. The high velocity and precision of Jones's kick likely exceeded those limits. So, how does a spinning back kick cause this kind of damage? Let's break it down. The spinning back kick is one of the most powerful moves in combat sports. The fighter rotates their entire body, generating rotational energy, which is then focused into a single, devastating point of impact. When Jones's kick landed, the ribs absorbed the initial impact, but the force didn't stop there. It traveled inward, transferring energy to Miocic's internal organs. Now, this can cause fractures and, in severe cases, lacerations, like the ones that are suspected here. Think of it like a car crash. The outer frame takes the hit, but the passengers inside, your organs, also face the consequences. So, what happens next? Rib fractures usually heal on their own, with rest, pain management, and maybe a rib belt for support. But internal injuries, like a lacerated kidney or spleen, those can be a lot more serious. Treatment options depend on the exact details here, which we won't know unless we're the doctors involved. But they can include observation for minor lacerations and surgery if there is severe bleeding. Doctors would monitor Miocic closely for internal bleeding or signs of organ failure. If the damage to his spleen or kidneys is severe, surgery could be necessary, and recovery would take months rather than weeks. For athletes, returning to peak performance after injuries like this can be a long and uncertain road. This isn't the first time we've seen combat sports push the human body to its limits. Liver shots, ruptured spleens, and broken ribs are part of the brutal reality that fighters face. To minimize the risk, fighters spend years training to strengthen their core and learn how to absorb blows effectively. But sometimes, even the best prepared body can't withstand the sheer power of a move like a spinning back kick.
Here in Josh. Oh, my goodness.
Studies show that rib injuries account for up to 20% of all injuries in mixed martial arts. Fighters accept these risks for the love of the sport, but injuries like this remind us just how dangerous combat sports truly are. Now, in my opinion, Stipe Miocic has always been a symbol of resilience in the octagon. This injury is just another chapter in his incredible story. We hope to see him recover fully, whether that means stepping back into the cage or stepping away from the sport for good. Now, what do you think about these risks? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Dr. Dynamo, breaking down the science behind sports injuries. Remember to subscribe for more medical insights into combat sports and beyond. Stay dynamic, folks. Peace.